In the vast desert of Yemen lived a horseman named Shamma. He loved his horse, Azab, like his own child. Azab was faster than the wind, and his coat was as white as milk. Shamma would often say, "My life, my wealth, and even my family are not as dear to me as my beloved Azab." But that year, a great curse befell the desert. The crops withered, and the herds grew weak from a lack of food. Extreme hardship and poverty gripped Shamma's family. One night, his wife, her voice trembling, said, "O Shamma, there is not a morsel of food left in our home. The children are starving. If you don't do something, we will all perish." A knife seemed to pierce Shamma's heart. He knew there was only one way to escape this peril: to sell his cherished horse, Azab. But his soul refused to consent. Weeping, he prayed to God, "O Allah, you know everything. There is no pain greater than selling my beloved Azab, but to save my family's life, I must make this difficult decision. Please protect us from this calamity." The next morning, Shamma set out for Medina with Azab. Upon reaching the market, he cried out to sell his horse. A wealthy merchant, captivated by Azab's beauty and speed, agreed to buy him for a very high price. With the money in his hand, Shamma stood motionless. Tears streamed down his face. The horse, as if sensing its master's pain, began to lick Shamma's hand. Shamma embraced Azab one last time. The entire market fell silent, watching this heartbreaking scene. Just then, an old man approached Shamma and asked, "Young man, are you selling something that is most beloved to your heart?" Shamma, his head bowed, replied, "Yes, this horse. To save my family's life, I am selling the most precious thing in my life." The old man, hearing Shamma's words, said, "Then your family's life is more valuable than your horse. Allah will reward you for this sacrifice." Shamma quickly returned home with the money. A smile returned to his family's faces, but a deep void remained in his heart. His heart would break every time he thought of his horse. After this incident, Allah rewarded Shamma for his sacrifice. Soon a group of wealthy men came to him. Hearing of his honesty and generosity, they offered to help him start a new life. Shamma's fortunes were restored, but the void left by Azab remained in his life forever. This story teaches us that Allah tests us by asking us to sacrifice what is most beloved to us, and that sacrifice can bring the greatest success in our lives.